the aviation experts of AATIP, our partners from the airline industry and regional airline associations, our stakeholders of the Philippine civil aviation sector and the aerospace industries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I share a surge of collective energy emanating from our assembly today as I bear witness to the first ever gathering of the stakeholders of Philippine civil aviation in preparation for the Asean single aviation market, an integral part of the regional integration towards the creation of the Asean economic community, which incidentally begins in January of 2015. The initiative to evolve ASEAN into a single production and market base is a global recognition of the potential of ASEAN as an economic and commercial powerhouse in Asia. With over 500,000 people, in fact, the value of ASEAN to the world is undeniable and cannot be ignored. The regional integration of ASEAN across a multi-sectoral spectrum is a clear expression of its intent to explore the opportunities and its desire to reap the benefits of this transformative development for the mutual and aggregative growth and progress of the Southeast Asian nations. A very human reaction to the uncertainty of any new thing or development is anxiety and concern. What we do not know or understand or is uninformed about leads to speculation rather than deliberate action, estimation rather than adequate information. In our sector of civil aviation, we have the unique advantage of evolving ASAM into a structured manner, taking into full account the technical nature of our field, and with a sharp focus on compliance to international aviation safety standards. This approach was made possible through the ASEAN Air Transport Integration Project, or AATIP, a 4-year project funded by the European Union, which started its engagement of the ASEAN member states in June of 2013. Its purpose is the integration of civil aviation and ASEAN towards the emergence of one ASEAN sky, with the benefit of the knowledge and experience that created the one European sky. With this template, the development of the key areas of civil aviation has been taken into account to ensure a holistic outcome for ASA. For CAAP to continue to merit the trust and confidence of the global civil aviation community through its diligent implementation of CAAP Flight Plan 2020, which is aligned with all regulatory compliance and be recognized as a global brand of excellence in civil aviation. And for you, our beloved stakeholders, to attain your corporate goals as these immensely contribute to the economic growth and development of our country. We are at the threshold of taking off towards greater heights of achievement in aviation excellence, maybe even ushering in a golden age in Philippine civil aviation, as what President Aquino has once challenged us to bring forth at some point in time. At some point in time. We have this golden opportunity today as we marshal our synergies in the direction towards inclusive growth for our sector. To symbolize our unity of purpose and mark CAAP's takeoff to civil aviation glory, it is my pride and honor to to unveil before you today the new CAAP logo. It's a simple logo. Fly over the Philippine FIR, the Philippine Archipelago, and CAA Philippines. It's a simple logo which we think best signifies what we do. Thank you. This embodies our corporate creed and exemplify our enduring partnerships as a sector. It's a coming out party for all of us. For CAAP, while being true to its regulatory mandate, will be your staunch proponent of empowerment for Philippine civil aviation, and for you, our stakeholders, to be the trailblazers of innovation that will propel our sector to diversity and prosperity. Let me welcome you once again and congratulate all of you on this momentous day as we begin our arduous journey towards regional integration, as I equally exhort you to participate in the robust interaction that will take place today. By this gesture, allow me to invite you to share and lend substance to our CAAP dream that the future is in the skies for all of us. Thank you. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
In my own capacity. But first, I would like to speak to you about our AATIP project. AATIP stands for Asean Air Transport Integration Project. And I will also speak about Asam, the Asean Single Aviation Market, which is our topic today, of course.
Training courses all over the world to standardize the world on how to deal with this. And when the roadmap was released, the air transport ministers and the officials were under the impression that this is actually exercised, as ICAO says.
I have been asked to give a stakeholder's view on the ASAM and the reasons why we believe that the Philippines should promptly sign and ratify protocols 5 and 6 of Asam so that we can join the rest of our fellow ASEANs in this work in progress towards Asam.
But we're very bad at generating value for ourselves. So overall in Asia, about 1 billion passengers, the bulk of which is actually domestic, and about just under 300 million international passengers, but growing very quickly. The other bit
and the rest of the CAAP group. Again, my name is John Lee. I'm the current president of the Aerospace Industries Association of the Philippines. To give you a short background of our association.
Of Motor Controls Corporation in the Philippines. I'll give a brief background over our total corporate umbrella, and then I want to focus on the activities here in the Philippines. So, let's take a look right.
Product nila ito.
Okay.
The courier, and we actually have 30 acquisitions to build the portfolio. today. I think this is probably about 6 months late, but we've also actually formed 6 more new acquisitions.
So I will talk a little bit now about CNS ATM, communication, navigation surveillance, and traffic management. And in light of the Asam, the implementation of Asam, and also in light of the experiences we had in Europe when we went towards a single aviation market.
Everybody. The presentation this afternoon is in 2 parts. So I try to simplify our Jumbo profile and Jumbo perspective. My president asked me, this is my share. The first part, I'll be showing you our corporate video for you to better appreciate what we do, how we...
Number of foreign students in your training institutes. So of course you're concerned that there needs to be enough knowledge about Asam, and that this knowledge be imparted upon also the newcomers is very much
the presence of officials from the civil aviation authorities from other Asean member states, Mr. Karim Wahab, Director of PCA Brunei, Jerusalem, and Mr. Singkam, Director for Air Transport of Laos, affirms the unity and cooperation that will drive Asam in the coming years. We were privileged to have as our speakers eminent personalities who are experts in the vital aspects of civil aviation, business leaders from the Philippine civil aviation sector and aerospace industries as well. Through their interactions during the convention, we have generated an ample body of knowledge and information that enlightened us on the facets of Asam that hopefully have reduced the speculation about its effects and outcomes, assuaging your anxieties and fears, especially about fifth freedom, particularly. That with this new appreciation of the Asam, we can further strengthen Philippine civil aviation to be resilient in embracing it and vibrant in implementing it. Since its founding in 1967, Asean has undergone. I still feel the elation that I shared with you this morning on the report by the Center for Asia Pacific Aviation, a renowned aviation think tank that ranked Cebu Pacific as the second most profitable airline in Southeast Asia, followed by Philippine Airlines on 3rd place. CAPA noted, and I quote, the fact that 2 of 4 publicly traded profitable airlines in Southeast Asia in the first half of 2014 hail from the Philippines would surprise most industry observers. Yes, I think I agree with that as well. We credit the management of these airlines for these outstanding business results. But the enabling environment that CAAP has painstakingly created by succeeding in lifting all the sanctions on Philippine civil aviation, I think, provided the essential push for these airlines to deliver these outstanding performances. News such as this gives me and us in CAAP an adrenaline push to give more to our stakeholders. I would like to imagine that in our Asam convention in 2015, we would be having more of these success stories from our aviation